Hey everybody, welcome to SEO Geek. My name is Michael. I just want to give you a quick introduction to getting started from SEOgeek.io. At the top, you'll see a button that says 14-day free trial. You can either click that one or any getting started button, and that will take you to this registration page. It's a real basic, simple registration, other than we've got some math in here that you have to do, and we kind of do that to fight the bots. We will be changing that to something else later. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do our math in here. I've already pre-filled out first name, last name, my email address, and a password. Filling out, and now hit register. Once you've completed the registration, the first thing you'll want to do is complete your business profile. So you can do that by clicking here. You'll notice up here you've got your view profile, billing, and logout. Once you've created your business profile, you'll see another icon here. We'll go ahead and create one. Press business. We can give it whatever color we like. It's a primary color. You can give it an address or an email address if you like. The reason for the email address and the phone number is there is a switch down here for public. If you want this profile to be public, we're not really sharing them right now, but once we finish the new page that we're building out, any business in here that you check to be public will end up being listed on a business list page under SEO Geek. So once you've created your business profile, you'll be listed on this page. If you did mark it public, the URL will be in here so you can click it and see the public profile. Like I said, we are changing that, so I wouldn't really bother with that right now. It's that's something I'll do an announcement in the feature when it's ready again, but it's a way to get you, extra backlink, get on a directory listing, promote your services and things like that you want. Your next step is going to be to create your customer client profile. Right now, you notice you have one team member, that's you. You can have unlimited team members. The point of your team members is so that you can invite, if you have, say, 20 different customer projects you're working on, you can invite individual team members to work on individual projects, and you can set them to read only or give them edit capabilities. There's quite a few different switches and controls you can do in there, and I will do another video on that. Got tasks, so as you create tasks, things that need to be done, that'll be the list of tasks that you've created, and you can assign those to your different team members or yourself. Actions are auto-generated every time a task is closed. The point of the actions is so that if you do want to do reporting to your customers or to yourself, you can report on the customer how many actions were done between time periods, which services they were, which team member did them. Going through, you've got edit business, that's just changing your business profile. Users, that's if you want to invite extra team members, and there's other ways to do that as well. And then your customers, again, that's if you want to create that. So at users, customers, I can come up to the menu as well. It's the same as here. Customers is the same as here, and users is actually your team. So we will go ahead and change that to match that, just so it's consistent. Business-wise, you notice there's a new icon here. So if you uploaded a Square logo, that will show there. And you can be part of multiple businesses. So you can own your own, and that's what your subscription is for, is that business. You can create another one and subscribe another business that has its own set of customers and its own set of team members, or you can be part of somebody else's business. So for instance, mine, I might have my internet designs as my main business with my customers on it. That's one. And then I have another drop down one for SEO Geek or for one of the other businesses that I've been invited to that I'm working with. So that's how you can switch through them. And if you have more than one, they'll show here. Plus, you can view all and get the list. Just show you what the list is. We can click there and you'll see I only have the one. Moving in, we have that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create your customer profile. I can go here and click customers or that other button I showed, and we can add new. The other thing we have is lightning bolt. So anytime you can create new things, you can do it up here as well. So I can add my customers here, add a new project, add a new task, recurring, add. This is pretty much, I live in this area. So for me, I'll go up here, I'll go add customer. And I'm going to make my first customer SEO Geek just to kind of show how some of this stuff is. So I'll call it I can give it an email address. It's not required. Phone, none of this stuff is required. You can do it if you want. This you definitely want to do though. Again, URL is not required, but there's a lot of power when you do that one. Your time zones, your descriptions if you want to describe it, set your status for this customer. If you wanted to send reports to somebody and how often you wanted to send it, you can give a logo to it. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. After I save, I have the ability to assign, these are different services that are pre-built in here, tab sections that are available. So info is the customer profile itself. Product services, these are if you create multiple product services, this tab will show for that. Tasks is management. We're actually gonna nail these down into groups, especially when we get down to the SEO stuff, because instead of making everything be granular, we're gonna block some things and make things a little bit easier for you in the future. I'm going to go ahead and leave all the tabs on. I'm going to hit next. At this time, I have the ability to add a customer contact. So I'm going to hit yes. I'm not actually going to add one, but if I wanted to, I can add in a customer contact, send them an invite email. So then that customer would have access to this profile as well to view information. It's generally read-only information. There's not much else they can do with it, but it's if you want to give customers insight into what you're doing for them and give them some stuff they can see, that's the place to do it. I'll hit next, and the next thing it offers is if I'd like to add a team member. So again, I'll hit yes to show you what it is. I'm not going to add any right now. But what this would do is it shows me all the different team members I have. If there are any in there, it'd give me the ability to invite them in. So if I go team, just to show you that section here, you can go up here and you can add a new team member. And this is actually creating their account, a password and everything for them, giving them the levels that you would like in security, and then you can send them the email, and you can enable two-factor authentication. The other option you have is to invite a team member into the system, and that one is basically, give the name, the people you're inviting, put your email address in, what level you want them to have, and it'll send them an email, and then they click obviously on the link, and it will give them access to the site at that point. So that way you don't have to create the account for them. Now, we created that business. So I'm going to go back to customers. And so you will see that this customer is now in there. If I go on my dashboard, you'll also see that they're there. And so one of the first things you want to get into once you've created that customer is if you're using this for SEO, then obviously you want to click and run your first SEO scan. If you're using it for project management, you might want to invite your team members and then start creating tasks. I will do separate videos on all those things, but that's just showing you the first two main things. Once you're in, get your business profile set up, get your first customer profile built out, and then you can start moving and working from there. All those tabs that you see in that tab switch is what comes up here. So, so that's the info, product services, tasks, actions, resources. I will do a video and an explainer page for every single one of these and what they are, because there's a lot of power in here once you get into it. Thanks for listening. Keep coming back and visiting the site. We are adding a new page today that will start listing a log of all the additional features we're putting in, because we're starting to add in a lot more AI features. Also follow our YouTube channel, because all these videos on how to will be on our YouTube channel, and that is linked at the bottom of our site as well. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.